Hi, this is John Flynn. This is Copley Advertising. Today we're going to talk about my favorite new people, Recruiting Daily. They have solved the recruiting problems and having a huge webinar on it. And what's the topic? How to use 27 Chrome extensions to improve your recruiting ways. Yes. Recruiting Daily. Once again, on the cutting edge of recruiting marketing. Thought leader. Has a webinar for one of the absolute best high-tech guys. Just a forward-thinking guy. And what does this webinar entail that's going to just propel your recruitment to the next level? 27 Chrome apps that will improve your recruiting search. You have to sign up for this webinar. I don't know, it's probably like an hour and a half long, and go over 27 Chrome extensions. Who in their right mind has 27 Chrome extensions, let alone an additional 27 Chrome extensions? Why would you focus your time and energy on 27 Chrome extensions? Even if you wanted to do a Chrome extension webinar, which, okay, I could kind of go with, maybe 5. Maybe the top 5. You guys can't even be bright enough to boil it down to the top 5. You have to, why? Oh God, here's the dog walking one. Well, we better add that. That'd be number 26. Turtle racing. Oh, that's very important for recruitment. What's that? That's 27. What possible benefit of wasting my time looking at you go over these inane Chrome extensions with on their face value are going to do me zippo in the new recruitment marketing space, but may have some overall value in my life, that you have 27 of them on there that are somehow going to worth my time hearing you babble about technology that is 10 years old. And somehow, and this is the best part, somehow dress it up as new age, cutting edge technology that's going to propel you in the recruitment marketing space. I am a mobile marketing company, okay? This is what I do. I sit down with clients and we work out a demographic. I use US Census, Facebook audience, and other things to flush it out. We have a targeted demographic, maybe like women 20 to 25, who are single and own a home in a certain geo-target area, right? We geo-target the area, we set up creative, and then we drill down to that area. We use different ad sets besides that ad set to see which ones are optimizing at the rate. Right? We bring people to a landing page, and then on that landing page we have an email capture, with an offer such as, we'd love to send you this white paper on the best way to find a company to work with, the best hospital to work with. What are the signs that this hospital or company is going to work for you? You know why? Because the candidates are now the consumers, right? The candidates are now the consumers. You have to pitch to them. I'm so tired. I was listening to a podcast, and my ears were bleeding. I'm so tired. What'd you do, Sally, last week? Well, I formulated questions to see what responses I would get from candidates, and I found that very interesting to see how that would. Not only are you wasting your time, okay, but you're hurting your chances, right, in getting the right candidate you need. All right, so what you do is that you geofence the area, and then you drill down and use optimization. So what we do is that we go to app placement. So we have 2,000 apps per system, per campaign, and then after a critical mass, we'll go in and then we'll shut off the apps that are underperforming, usually under 20% click-through rate, and then increase the bid over the standard bid we're doing in the campaign for the apps that are overperforming, which is usually 20% above KPI. And then we look at operating systems, because we found a lot of ways that sometimes Android is getting a lot more higher click rate than iOS. And if that's the case, over an 80%. margin, we will clone the campaign and do Android-only targeting. Then we'll see how that goes, and if we want to switch it out and shut off the main campaign and go Android only, that's fine. Now, when somebody clicks on the ad in the designated targeted iPhone, or phone, sorry, then we take that ID and put it in a retargeting folder. And then when we have enough IDs in there, we launch a retargeting program, which usually gets between 4x and 16x the click-through rate of the average campaign. If you want to get fancy and go to an event like a trade show, we also capture the IDs, impression IDs, at 90% of the rate of attendance of that particular show. Okay, so then we go down to the landing page and we set it up so it's an email capture, right? And then obviously some additional information. So obviously we want some short-term calls, for people interested in a position, but we also want a long-term funnel. So people sign up for their email, we say thank you, and then we keep giving them quality information. What's happening in the marketplace? Why are nurses choosing this kind of job? Most popular job for nurses. Whatever. Sending it back and forth over and over. And then you hit them with things like, hey, we're going to have a seminar here at our building. You can come over, and then, some outside speakers are going to come and talk to you. It's branding, okay? Branding gets you in the door, right? Candidates want to look at branding, right? And what they're going to do. Now, you want candidates not only looking for a job, but candidates who have a job who are thinking about leaving their job or just have a job. So you want to here's the space, between you and them. You want to make that right here. This and this. Okay, so that way, if they even consider going for someplace else, they could talk to you. You're going to have counselors there to talk about getting a good job, counselors there how to do an interview correctly. Just want to be a thought leader. You want to be just somebody who brings them in. That's your brand, right? You want to, and they go back to the brand. Then you got to go back to corporate culture. Okay, then you got to go to corporate culture. You're treating your people right. Right? Do they feel like they're inputting? Do they feel like they're making a difference? Money's big, but these other things are really big too. Right? So if it comes down money, you're going to have to, bring this up a little bit. People want to fast track, for a promotion. They want, communication within the company that they feel like they have input in. They want, a work-life balance. You're going to help people work-life balance. You got free candy? Do you have free candy everywhere? No? Free candy is the cheap. I'm not doing this because I love free candy. Who doesn't? But that's the point. Free candy is the cheapest way to make people happy. You have buckets of free candy everywhere. Buckets. People take it and they're happy. Right? They're happy at the workplace. And what's their brain go? They go, oh, I was happy at the workplace today. I'm going to go tomorrow. Maybe I'll be happy too. Maybe it's a good workplace. Maybe I'm happy there. All for $1. So that's how you brand yourself in the community, because nurses are talking to each other, workers are talking to each other all the time, social media, everybody tweeting and Snapchatting and everything. So you get to be a good place to work, right? You get that, being a thought leader, and now you get to going. So what's going to happen is that we're going to get you short-term workers, right? Which is really hard right now. And we're going to build you a whole long-term funnel, right? A whole long-term funnel where people will be coming in to your area. Right? You don't even have to advertise. Well, you have to, but people will be pouring into there and asking for more information, more interview. And you keep talking to them. Talk. So you have the mobile system throwing people on your landing page, right? You have the retargeting IDs going, you have the demographics going, you have the ad sets going now, and the recruitment going. So it's even if you cut down the campaign on the main level, you could just keep doing the retargeting campaign. Those are people who clicked on it and seem interested. And those, the click rate of those don't go down. Ran them for a year. They do not go down. Cheap. Because all this stuff, how much cost is all this stuff to get free candy? How much cost is all this stuff to have people over to your workplace and learn so much? How much does it cost to send emails out to give people proper information and make white papers and things like that? As opposed to going to Indeed.stupid? As opposed to hire recruiters who are going to drag people across the way there? Be very aggressive and get some candidates in and go, look, I got you 6 candidates. Yeah, well, 6 months from now, tell me how those 6 candidates are doing. Huh? Give me a call. Say, hey, John, those 6 candidates are gone. That's right. That's right. Because they weren't invested, right? You didn't invest them. You didn't keep up with them, Right? You didn't have a program. After 3 months of working there, you sat down with somebody, with a supervisor for 10 minutes and go, how's it going? You getting enough free candy? You want more free candy? Work-life balance, okay. Want to go home? All little things. You add up all these little things and they're huge. But 27 Chrome extensions. John Flynn, Copley Advertising. Give me 1 month. 1 month away from this nonsense. 1 month away from these losers. 1 month away from the people who are hurting you. And I will fix your recruiting marketing. Fix it.